So there's a few cards that I'm quite late to, which are 3 reveals from Duelist Nexus, being Dark Corridor, the lovely Nightmare Magician, and also Duelist Genesis. Plus, we also have the reveal of the Gold Pride cards. So let's get into it. First off, we have Dark Corridor. You can only activate a card with this card's name once per turn. Add 1 Dark World monster from the deck to the hand, then discard 1 card. This card is very, very good for Dark Worlds, and it also helps out the FTK because you can get to certain Dark Worlds faster, and plus this card is Ashbait. And it also discards for effects, so all your Dark Worlds get their effects. Next up, we have Nightmare Magician, another illusionist monster. It is a level 7 Dark Illusionist effect, 2500 attack, 2000 defense, so this probably is the Dark Magician type card. Monsters cannot be destroyed by battles involving this card. At the end of the damage step, if this card battles an opponent's monster, you can take control of that opponent's monster. Once per turn at the start of the damage step, if another monster attacks, you can destroy 1 card on the field. This card is really good for a illusionist, but it's a level 7, so we'll see what this card can do. After that, we have Duelist Genesis. It is a normal spell card. You can only activate 1 card with this card's name per turn. If you have a tuner on your field or in your graveyard, add 1 synchro spell or trap card from your deck to your hand, being Synchro Overtake, Desynchro, Synchro Gift, Synchro Cracker, Synchro Control, Chase, Change, Dilemma, Transcend, Boost, Necroid Synchro, Miracle Synchro Fusion, King Synchro, Synchro Ejection, Synchro Call, Synchro Strike, Zone, Transmission, Barrier, Material, Deflector, Overtop, and World. The cards that cannot be searched are Synchronized Realm, Synchro Blast Wave, because they aren't Synchro cards in the OCG, along with Do Spaces Count, Malefic Divine, and Malefic Claw Stream. These 2 are going to be waiting for ruling. And now let's get into the brand new stuff, being Gold Pride. We have 7 cards. 2 of them are secret rares, 3 of them are ultra rares, and 2 are common or super. We have Gold Pride Roller Baller, level 5 Earth Psychic, 1800 attack, 1600 defense. If your life points are lower than your opponent's, you can special summon this card from your hand. During the main phase, quick effect, you can fusion summon 1 Gold Pride fusion monster from your extra deck using monsters from your hand or field as material. You can only use each effect of Gold Pride Roller Baller once per turn. This is actually a very good extender, and also it helps out getting out level 8 synchros faster too, if you're playing a Punk Gold Pride variant, or you can make it a level 10 synchro if you really wanted to. Now this card alone definitely helps with a couple plays, which is quite nice. Next up, we have Gold Pride Pinballer. It's a level 10 fusion machine synchro, needs Roller Baller and 1 Gold Pride monster. If this card is fusion summoned, you could equip face-up monsters your opponent controls up to the number of fusion materials used. You can only use the previous effect of Gold Pride Pinballer once per turn. Also, if your life points are lower than your opponent, this activation and effect cannot be negated. Once per turn, during the end phase, if this previous effect was activated, this turn return this card to the extra deck, and if you do, special summon 1 Gold Pride Roller Baller from your deck or graveyard. That's actually pretty good, because you could just summon out that, and then during your next main phase, you could just make another one of these. That's very strong. Next up, a card that we've been waiting for, being Gold Pride Chariot Carry. Rank 3, Aqua, 2 level 3 monsters, 1900 attack, 2700 defense. You can detach 1 material from this card, add 1 Gold Pride spell card from your deck to your hand. Then if your life points are lower than your opponent's, you can send 1 Gold Pride monster from your deck to the graveyard. Already off to a great start. You can only use the previous effect of Gold Pride Chariot Carry once per turn. Once per turn during the end phase, if the previous effect was activated this turn, return this card to the extra deck, and if you do, special summon 1 Gold Pride Captain Carry from your deck or graveyard. So, realistically, pretty good. Pretty strong card, because you can make this super fast and easily, and I really do like it. Afterwards, we have Gold Pride that came out of nowhere. It's a quick play spell card, and you can special summon 1 Gold Pride monster from your hand or graveyard, then your opponent can special summon 1 monster from their hand or graveyard to their field, but its effects are negated. You can only activate 1 Gold Pride that came out of nowhere once per turn. So, a hard once per turn extender very good. It also gives your opponent a monster, so you can do funny things with that, especially with Roller Baller. That is, in my opinion, pretty cool. Next up, we have Gold Pride Pedal to the Metal. It is quick play spell card again. You can target one Gold Pride monster you control until the end of the turn. It gains 500 attack. It cannot be destroyed by battle or card effect, and it cannot activate its effects. That's fine. During the end phase, if a Gold Pride monster you control was destroyed by battle or card effect this turn, you can set this card from your graveyard. You can only use this effect of Gold Pride Pedal to the Metal once per turn. Very good card, very powerful for the Gold Pride deck, as it stops your stuff from being destroyed, and it recycles itself. I don't think they're going to play it, but I think it's going to be a 1 of if so, because so far, this is a 3 of, this is a 2 of, this is a 1 or 2 of, and this is a 2 of, because it's an extender. Next up, we have Gold Pride Better Luck Next Time. When this card is activated, you can add one Gold Pride monster from your deck to your hand, and if you do, lose life points equal to its attack. That's very good. If a face-up Gold Pride monster you control that was special summoned from the extra deck returns to the extra deck, except during the damage step, you could draw one card. You can only use each effect of Gold Pride Better Luck Next Time once per turn, and you can only activate one Gold Pride Better Luck Next Time per turn. So they gave it the field spell thing where you cannot activate multiples in a turn, but that's absolutely fine because this is a very powerful card. Since it adds Gold Pride monster from your deck to your hand, it makes your life points lower, and it gets you a draw if one of your extra deck monsters go back to the extra deck. And finally, we have Gold Pride, it's neck and neck. Target one Gold Pride monster you control or in your graveyard. Except Gold Pride, it's neck and neck. Return it to the hand. So it just returns any Gold Pride card. That is very, very, very strong. If your opponent controls a monster with higher attack than your life points, you can banish this card from and one Gold Pride monster from your graveyard. Special summon one other Gold Pride monster from your extra deck that mentions that banished monster's name. You can only use each effect of Gold Pride at neck and neck once per turn. This support is really good. It's really good for Gold Prides, and of course, I always like to thank the content creators who do these videos. Thank you, MST, for this wonderful video. And to be fair, these cards from Duelist Nexus 2 are also very good. But anyways, I've been Bolt Spider. See you guys in the next video, and goodbye.